Yellow. Oh no. Something went wrong. I had to restart my computer. Now, I'm not happy with my zoom level. Just give me a sec. There we go. Now I'm closer nearby. Why? It's my color. Okay, that's better. Fixed it. Now I'm properly close. How's everybody doing today? It's Thursday. It's Let's Play on Thursday, and we're playing with fishies, sharks and reefs. Before everybody will do the baby shark thing, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna take off my watch. It's not connected anyway. Why are you not connected anyway? I took too few steps today. Not gonna fix that anymore today, but yeah, who cares? So yeah, today we're playing the latest expansion for Finspan. Well, actually the only expansion for Finspan so far. I'm curious what else we're going to get. Because now we got Sharks and Reefs, which means hey, more sharks. Basically we already had those fish. And then I didn't check the whole deck that's out there. Do we already have all the mammals? All the dolphins, whales, killer whales, sea lions, stuff like that? Because that could also... Well, the sea lion doesn't have a fin for Finspan, right? And also, they're mammals. They don't lay eggs, so it's really hard to do stuff like this if they're mammals. Maybe that's the twist, but yeah. Also, how about shellfish and squids and stuff like that? Well, squids do lay eggs. They don't have fin span, they have tentacle span. And same goes for all the crustacean things. The term fin span doesn't work on them. So I'm curious. I cannot stop touching these. Feel like little candies. I haven't played Finspan in a while, so I'm like, yay! And I saw, oh yeah, I have the nice stuff for it. The nice stuff. So yeah, how is everybody doing? I think I already asked that, right? One more day in this weekend. I have a small convention on Saturday. So James, good to see you. It was like 5 minutes ago that I was still chatting in Panda stream. I think even more than that. I could still chat there, but yeah, I need to be focused on my stream. But yeah, I was there at the final minute. I was also watching Mexico versus South Africa, the first World Cup match. I will not spoil what the current thing is. Yeah. Yeah, that was. It's happening. The World Cup, it's not a US thing, right? I think in Mexico it is a little bit more exciting. People are like, yay, World Cup, and I have no idea how it is in Canada. So, James, since you already made a FIFA meme, how is the sport in Canada? I don't know how big football is in Canada. Your hotels aren't even full. Oh, okay. That's because everybody thinks, yeah, we need to go to the United States, and then they're getting denied at the border. Like we asked for a visa like 3 months ago, and then everything was okay, and then you get to the border, and they say, well, your visa is not that great. We're sending you back. I'm like, what the heck? You were promised so many visitors. If I'm going to the United States in 2029, I am thinking about doing Vancouver before I go to Seattle. Yeah, and tickets price 1,500 plus. Is that Canadian or US? I think. Well, You hope they let you in for Origins next week. Yeah, I want to say why not, but currently that's the whole thing, right? Why not? They still might refuse you, and like 1,500 Canadian, that's a crap load of money. Yeah. Oh, here at the radio there was well, if you was the 538th caller, because yeah, well, that's the name of the station, radio 538. You could get to a match of the Netherlands. First this was Japan, now it's Sweden's second one, which was actually nice. It's 3 nights, which means you have 2 full days over in the US. I forgot in which city we have to play against Sweden. It's either Houston or Dallas, because the last match is in Kansas. That's the one I know. But yeah, I tried to get it through, and I wasn't the 538th caller, so no, not for me. I'm not going. You have a Nexus card, so you can clear the border. I have no idea what Nexus card is, but I believe you. I believe you can clear the border. Aren't there at some point just bridges that if you walk over it, hey, I'm in a different country? I think Niagara Falls is there's one, right? At Toronto. Is it Toronto over there? That's Toronto, right? It was on my bucket list when I did East Coast, but yeah. They are patrolled. Well, they are now. So, yeah. I don't like to talk politics, but it's so hard to get around it, right? It's just happening and happening and happening, and I'm like, oh man, my brain hurts. So the FIFA hires a referee. Referee asks for a visa. Visa is approved. He can get into the country. As soon as he leaves into the country, they say, and now we're sending you back. I'm like, what? The whole thing with the Iranian team. I know there is an issue between Iran and the US. I get it. But to say to the football team, well, you have to stay in Mexico during match day. You can come to the US, but you have to leave directly after the match. I'm like, what? Basically, all the African supporters are not allowed into the country, and I'm like, what? I just don't get it. It's just the. 2 Middle East countries. Which is the other one then? Turkey? No, Turkey and Iran, I don't have to play together. Which 2 countries are playing the Pride match? I don't know which day that is, actually. To be fair, even Pride Month is not a big thing over here. We have Pride Parade and everything, but I think that's in a different month over here. Egypt. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. Yeah. I don't know when the Pride. When was the Amsterdam Pride Parade? When was it? Amsterdam, right? But I don't go to those things. It's just icons. Oh, that's August 1st. So it's not. It's. I thought it already happened, but it's still happening. It's August 1st. So it's the end of Pride. Well, that's not Pride Month because it's June. So yeah. So yeah, the Canal Pride is August 1st. June 26th in the World Cup G match in Seattle, of all places. At 8 p.m. The off-field pride festivities in Seattle were planned well in advance of the match. Egypt and have issued official complaints to the FIFA asking the Global Soccer Federation to cancel the event. Wait, why is the background gone? I just noticed that the background. So I'm popping up something. Is this also gone? Oh, this is. Oh, it's because the text is too big. Okay, that's why it's not showing. Okay. I was like, whoa, where's the background? yeah, it's too big. This fits. That's what she said. Okay. Keeping it kid friendly. Yeah, today we're playing with fishes, reefs, and everything. So we have new reefs. We have the brainy one. We have the coral tentacly one, and we have the big wavy one. Those are the new reefs. Oh, that's what he said, Sprite one. But we can also say that's what they said. Going all the way, and well, there are too many pronouns to cover them all. I don't even know them all. So, not gonna lie, I don't know all the pronouns. Sometimes it feels like new ones are added and old ones are removed. I actually don't know all the pronouns, and I don't want to say box, but yeah. Basically, pronoun is technically a kind of a label. So, what they label for. Yeah, use they forever. If you use they, you're mostly safe unless somebody's offended, and then you will know their pronouns. That's how it works, right? Talk about somebody is they, and they're like, no, I'm not a they. Well, okay, what are you? How do you identify yourself? But yeah, still have discussions over here. It's like, why do they need to? They don't need to. It's like I don't understand. Sure, I don't get all the spectrums because I don't feel that way. So, but that doesn't mean that I don't respect those. There's a big difference between those two. I'm not calling somebody an idiot because they feel some different than I feel about stuff. But yeah, I have a lot of discussions over here in the Netherlands because, well, we're not as open-minded as we tend to believe. Sadly. Could be worse, but yeah. So Netherlands has to play on Sunday, but there's also Formula One, which I think is more interesting. It's Barcelona. It's closer to home. Not going. Barcelona is still like a 3-hour flight. More than a day drive to get there. I think to get to Barcelona, if I don't stop, I could do it in 15-16 hours driving. But yeah, I have to sleep because 16 hours straight is not healthy. I need to eat because, yeah, I need to, well, get rid of what I ate. And everything. So yeah, I'm not going to Barcelona. I'm still waiting for what they're going to do with Monaco because apparently they might change all the points again because there was some issue with the speeding in the pit lane. A lot of drivers did that. Somebody got extra punishment for that. So I'm like, was the measuring equipment correct? I don't know. Okay, so we covered sports. Shall we just go to the game? I don't know how long it takes. It's been a while since I played it. I think I lost on normal. No, I did win on normal. So I'm gonna play on normal again. That's level 2. So yeah, I'm playing the calm difficulty. Just keeping it normal, just getting back into the game, right? So yeah, I shuffled the Sharks into the top half of the deck, so we should see at least some. I drew one Sharks and Reefs card, but it's a sea zebra, a seahorse, a zebra seahorse, or a hippocampus zebra. Seahorses are famously aphophyp. Ooh, okay, this is going to be fun if I'm going to try to read all these flavor texts. Seahorses are famously ovoviviparous. The male carries the fertilized eggs in a brood pouch situated under the tail. And the tail is not the thing that they grab hold to. The tail is actually that little rear fin that's like. But this is oh man, this is an awful word to. For spelling bee, spell over. At least I can spell aluminum. Even though it's spelled aluminium. Yeah, ovoviviparous. Ovoviviparous. I have no idea. What am I playing? It's right there. I'm playing the new Finspan expansion. At least I will try to. With an zebra seahorse. Yeah, that's fun. So let's just go to let's go to the game because now it's also there. Hey Risto, long time seen. Game is done. Sardut got red as well. Wait, the game is not done. What game are you talking about, Risto? You're trying to find the word I'm trying. Well, I can spell it. It's ovoviviparous. And then when I'm spelling it, it's ovoviviparous. Yeah. Wow. What's that? Ovoviviparous. Sorry. That's the word. Ovoviviparous. I have no idea what it means. I think they say that the dad takes care of, or at least the male creature takes care of the younglings. So they are carrying the eggs. I think that's what they mean with ovoviviparous. Sharing of the egg. Ooh. Oh no, viviparous. How can Mexico, South Africa be over? They just started the second half. It cannot be over already. Oh, you mean they're not? Oh, then it's not actually over, but yeah, somebody from South Africa got a red card, so there's no chance in H that they're gonna win. Yeah. Autocorrect stopped it. Over 54. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you follow Grand Lion. What is it? Grand Leon or Grand Lion? I don't know exactly how to pronounce his last name. He's a comedian, board game comedian, and he talked about orthogonally. Now I have a new word for him. Ovoviviparous. Ovoviviparous. I don't know where the emphasis lies in that word. I mean, there was no chance from the beginning, but yeah, to be fair, yeah. So, please remind me that I use my pickup to pick up cards, because that's way easier. I cannot pick up one single card from the deck because I automatically will pick up more. It's not like I can select. I just want to pick up 1, 4, 5 or anything. But yeah, at least for the cards that I have to place, I can do like and I want to place you there. That works nice, and luckily the board stays. It's not picking up the board. Go from the corner. Wait. Oh. I did not know that. Neat trick. Does it even matter how hard I push that? I know, it will automatically just drop all the cards except one. Cool. Thank you, James. Thank you. That nice trick. Good to know. Probably will mess it up anyway during the game, but yeah, last week I played 10B, which is also a lot of cards moving around, picking up, and I wasn't using this one. Yeah. Like, yeah, I got this, and I was like, oh, because I have a nice soft table, so yeah, I can pick up cards like really easy. It's a nice soft tablecloth, see? So it's not that I really need it. I got my mother the red one, my son has the blue one. I might get more if we're gonna play a lot of card games with the family. Then it's nice just to have a few lying around, but yeah. But yeah, I played 10B last week. So because I only had like a few hour, 1 hour, and I really liked it, and I was like, cool. And then I saw it was originally Kickstarter, and there's also this, the 10B community thing. But sadly, if I want to keep the boxes that are in here, it doesn't fit in the main box. So I might need to reorganize the boxes. But yeah, it comes with mayors, visitors, locals, projects, and notice boards. And I have no idea what they're gonna do, but I'm curious. You sold 10B already? No, I'm gonna keep it because it's a family favorite. Family really likes it right now, so but they don't know this one, so yeah. It's one of the favorites of the family, at least in the past few months. We played it a lot. I think it hits his table 2 or 3 times a month. Not as much as smaller games like Flip 7 that hits like 2 or 3 times a night sometimes. But yeah, a lot of smaller games. This not as much. It's too big, too much setup time, and it's English, and my mother hates English games. I think I go first, right? I have to check. Ottoman. No, that's just the Sharks Ottoman. I believe the Sharks Ottoman. I go first, right? I go first. It says you take the first turn every week. Cool. So this week, and then we're gonna do the other ones another time. So, let's zoom in here. Those are some of my fish. You just cannot see this one. Ooh, the bearded sea devil. Bearded sea devils attract prey with their bioluminescent lure and elaborate bioluminescent chin barbel. So that's basically they have their own coral on the chin. Hey Iron Soul, good to see you. So basically, yeah, this fish has to go into this side, as you can see by the pattern on the side. This one has to be somewhere here. Well, technically up there because it's sunlight. So I have to take that into account. So which fish shall I do? Which fish shall? Go on, zoom out. Thank you. Fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, a lot of fishy, fishy. I wanna play fish cards because yeah, diving right now doesn't feel like making a lot of sense. So the goal is I will score points for coral, so I definitely need to dive to make sure that I have coral over here. So for this one, I already need to have green coral here. Needs to be in the sunny area, and I have to have one green coral because yeah, it fits perfectly right here. See, it goes like this. So, but to do that, I have to get rid of a card. And it means actually getting rid of the card, right? Where is it? I actually have to get rid of the card. Right, every time I go to a corner, to that area, I have to actually get rid of the card. It's not like it's going from there to there, no, it's getting out of the game, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, now I cannot see what's going on. That's scoring, I don't care about scoring. Never can go, okay. Yes, for this I have to get rid of an egg, this I get rid of fish, this normally if you pay a card it goes here, but if it's a cross it needs to get out. And they don't even specify that they have to get out of the thing. Okay. Let's see. What shall I do? Basically, I want to get cards first and then focus on getting eggs and small fishies. By the way, there's a different thing now. If this one gets hit by a shark, I believe, or if a shark enters the lake, this one splits open in 4 little ones. So that's cool. You need 3 to make one school, but the school splits up in 4. That's every time when a shark hits. Not mistaken. Right, if every time I play a shark, it does. Yeah, discard a school token from the ocean, then place 1 young in each of 4 different slots. If you do not have a school token to discard, place 1 young instead. Okay. So these has to be in a certain area. I don't want to focus here, but the barracuda, if activated, hatch an egg. Also, if there are 3 corals over here in this dive site, so basically because it can only go here, then I can move a fish, which is nice. I want it. This is the Atlantic barracuda. It has a luminescent duct on its ventral surface to help it camouflage through counter shading. Okay, this one is really expensive, don't want to do this. Maybe the pork fish. If activated, I get an egg. It costs me 1 egg, but I get an egg. And it's in the sunshiny thing, so I will place it here, and I have to pay 1 egg, so 1 egg goes out. Okay, I did use 1 diver. Makes it harder, Sharks Reefs? No, not really. There are more options there. Use them wisely. Oh, if I have, I can turn these into 1 for each, and most 4, and then I get 2 eggs. That's basically what it did. Just making sure I did that correctly before I get punished by anybody else on the internet. And what did you do? Well, I did that. But this Sharks Reefs. I don't need the normal automa. Notoma, by the way, it's Notoma. Right, convert eggs, maximum up to 4. Yeah. So smaller than or equal to 4. But yeah. Yeah, I did not use this one. Okay. They did their turn. It's my turn now. I want more fishies, but I only get a card here, so it's really... So basically I get a bonus here and here. So this one gives me X. I need a fish over here, but these three go here. So I don't have the nicest fish to place right now. So yeah, I will place this barracuda right here, and since you're too expensive, I will place you here. At least now, I can hatch an egg. Nice. And then I have to get rid of a card, and I can hatch an egg. And if activated, hatch an egg. I don't have enough eggs, so I have to go here first. But I need cards first, so I'll probably go here, but I just get one card. It's not enough. But I need more cards to do so. And I still didn't use my pickup. Thank you. I missed a card that called Jaws. Well, there is a great white in the deck. What are you going to do? You're going to place this one over here. Then if you have 3, which you do, you're going to take a skull. Then these 2 are being replaced by 2 smaller fishes, and then you get 2 more eggs. They really go quick on this. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Just get 1 card. But I need 1 card, then I can pay you to go somewhere here and trigger more cards. So that's a good thing right now. So I'll dive here. Nothing happens, nothing happens. I can get rid of an egg to put a coral here. I will do that. It's this one. A nice blue wavy one. There's no fish, so I don't gain a card. I gain a card. Cool. I got the Yokozuna Slickhead, the Narcitis Shonanmaruai. And the Yokozuna is the highest ranking of the sumo wrestler. Oh, I did not know that. Hey Wim, how you doing? This Slickhead is a top predator in Japan's abyssal Suraga Bay. So at the end of the game, I can place any fish in a dive site with at least 5 reefs. And dive site is the whole column. Then I get to the bottom, and then I get to kill a fish, right? Gain any card you discard pile in your hand, but I can only trigger it when I have a fish at the bottom, right? See, like I said, I haven't played it a lot. See, great white. Weekend, no, it's not. Place a dive at the empty bottom and gain the bonus of 1 egg. If you dive this column again, oh, it's just to know that. So I will regain this fish card. Cool. So we have the Atlantic wolffish back, and it says males of this species guard new eggs, hardly feeding as they do. Their bite can crush the hard shells of mollusks. I have no idea what a mollusk is, but I hate to be one of them. Okay, I did my 3rd turn. You're placing another thingy here for the coral. Cool. Then you're gonna get rid of 1 egg to gain a coral. Doesn't really matter which one. And then you gain a card. And that is a faceless Susk. Look at that thing. That's a faceless Susk. Well, it only gains the card if it has a all players ability. It will trigger that, but yeah, this one doesn't. First collected by the HMS Challenger in 1878, the so-called faceless fish was not rediscovered until 2017. Somebody's really good in hide and seek, so yeah, they have a card. Cool. Now it's my turn. So this costs 3 cards to place, but at the end of the game I can place a fish anywhere where I have at least 5 coral. That would be nice, but this one lets me lay an egg on every fish with this type of tail. But you get an egg as well. And I will do so. So I need to get rid of 2 cards. Well, the zebra is not working right now. So these 2 are here. I'll put those here. Then either in the night part, I will do this because then I gain a card here and I gain a card here. Or in the night, I will think I will place it here. And now it says all players, including me, get an egg on each fish with this type of tail. So that's you, that's you, that's you. For me, that's a lot of fish, so it's really useful. It's you, and that's you. That's why I played them in this order. Each one diver goes here. But that means you get one as well. Still did not use this one. Okay, now I have some eggs. I can do stuff. Still, I have to pay the costs to place an egg here, by the way. Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to get rid of a diver. Thank you. You're going to take 1 egg and make it into a... Oh, I don't care which one. And you're going to draw a card. And it does nothing. Well, I would have loved this. At the game end, you get just 3 coral. And it's for free. The yellow clown goby. Unlike most gobies, which are burrowers, these roost in groups of up to 15 in the outer branches of staghorn corals. See, you learn something new every day. So I still have 2, you have 2 cards. Yeah, that makes sense. Not gaining any cards. Well, I gain cards if I go here. If activated, gain an egg. That's nice, but I have to get rid of... Oh, I had to get rid of that because that's paying for you. So I need to hatch more fish. So basically I have to go through this one. Diving. I have a fish, so I can hatch one. I will hatch you. Sometimes I don't know which fish to hatch. Then I can get rid of a card. But can I get rid of one of those? Or does it have to be one of these? And that's not explained in the rules. Whenever your diver moves onto a coral reef overlay during the dive, if the dive site has fewer than 6 coral, and if you discard the item, egg, young, or card, you may then place 1 coral from the supply to the thing. Nice. But to be fair, discard means that can I also discard from that side? Nice little rule book, tell me. If I have to discard a card. What's that mean? Oh, this is the automa, that's the wrong one. This one. Draw fish card, one to this side, yeah, okay, but discard. fish move, effectively type bonus, yeah. Came from the bottom. Yeah, only if it's my first time I gain something. And we can so that's a rule I'm missing. Discard a card from your hand. No. So that means, because this one has a cross to it, and normally a cost is discard it. If I discard this, normally it goes here. Wim, do you know that? If I have to discard because of this one, can I do this? And just keep it here. Which means my hands is empty. I don't like that, but... Or can I not? That's a different thing. Or does it get out of the game? Because that cross feels like, yeah, get rid of it. But it basically means discard it. And discarding is getting it over here normally. So if you're still there, Wim, I'd like an answer. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it. And yeah, if I have to get rid of the card, I can still do that. Then an egg is going to hatch. So, yep. You can't read the card. Well, the card doesn't do anything. It's basically this symbol. If I pay for the reef, which I forgot to place, I have to discard a card. Does that mean it goes from here to here? Or does it mean it goes out of the game? Yeah, just discarding to the right. Okay, see. It's not mentioned in the rule. So that's why. Okay, hatched an egg. Also, if 3, no, I just have 1. And then I can move a fishy, so I move a fishy over here. Done that. Fishy's done. Cool. You're going to place one over here. You're gonna pay an egg to get another coral. Yay. And you're gonna play cards. And that's not helping me anyway. I have one more action. I want cards, basically. I don't need more eggs. Because I will need cards there to be able to discard them so that I can place them here. So yeah, I will dive here. No fish here. Get rid of 1 egg. Okay, then I can place a blue one. There's fish here, so I gain a card. I got the Atlantic mackerel. Unlike other mackerels, this fish does not leap out of water unless it's attempting to escape a predator. Lazy fish. Then I get another card. And variegated lizardfish. An ambush predator. Its vibrant markers camouflage it between rocky reefs where it waits, scanning for prey. At the game end, 3 points if it's in a dive site that has at least 5 reef, 5 coral. And then it comes here and does nothing. I'm gonna check one rule because sometimes I'm not sure. It's just if it has one, I get the bonus. It's not for every card, right? Yeah, I have to have at least one. Yeah, okay. And then it's your final turn. You're taking 1 off. Thank you. Then if you have 3, you're gonna replace it. No, this you cannot. And then you get 2 eggs. That's basically it. And that's week 1. So for week 1, I get 2 points for each coral. I have 1, 2, 3, so I get 6 points for week 1. You start with a base of 1. You have another one, so you get 4 points because it's 2 times 2 is 4 points. So this card was missing. You played it correctly. You will call Jamie. You have Jamie on speed dial. No cards are ever removed from the game. Okay. Yeah, that cross makes it like... But yeah, okay. Let's get my little divers over here. At least I have some now. If activated, get another egg. Nice. Okay, cool. Going to round 2. So now it's unique symbols. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 unique symbols. So that's cool. Do want one card of those returned over there. If activated, get a coral. I really want that seahorse now. So basically I have to dive here to get that seahorse. But I could get you here in the blue section. And that would give me 1 extra symbol, which is nice. I have to have a coral. I have 1, 2, 3 corals, so that's good. And then Finspan. Cost me 1 card and a fish. And mackerel, you go here, and just 1 fish. Probably not the wisest choice, but I'm going to do it anyway. At the end of the game, it's worth 3 extra points if it's 5 coral over here in this section. I have to get rid of 1 card, so we're getting rid of that one. Placing you over here. 1 egg turns it to a coral. There you go. And then play a card. Ooh, when played, all players get to move their fish. I only have 1. I can move 2 fishes. I will move you. Because that's where the eggs are. Okay, now I'm gonna dive over here. I have a fish, so I get a card. I have a Tutti Goby. Oh, it's free placement in the sun area, and I have to have 2 blue coral, and I have that, so I can this one. Cool, and every time I activate it, I get the brain version. Cool. Its sucker-like pelvic fins allow the Tutti Goby to attach itself to soft corals such as bubble coral and sponges. And it's free to play, so I really dig that. Okay, get rid of an egg to add another one. Because I have to have 5 to have those 3 points. And then I get another card because I have a fishy there. The leafy sea dragon. Look at that one. Look at the leafy sea dragon. That's so weird. Lobes of skin growing all over it provide camouflage, giving it the appearance of seaweed even as it swims. It's such a weird thing. It cost me 1 egg and to play easily somewhere. But yeah, I can only play 1 card at a time. I gain another card. At least I have some diversity. Do you have the tomato clownfish? I need 2 brain corals, and I don't have that. And I get a blue one if it's activated. A mucus coating lets it shelter inside an anemone. An anemone. We had that one at Amsterdam. We did? Okay, cool. But this is the English one. We had the Dutch one at Amsterdam. And in turn, the anemone defends its home from parasites and predators. Okay, it's also free to play, but there are conditions which aren't met yet. And then I come to the bottom and I can get 1 card back, and basically I want this seahorse back now. Because if activated, I can get a coral there. Done. I think for my first action to I forgot to move the dive. Okay, putting a second one down. If I have 3, nope. If I have 1, I can replace it with this one, and then I get 2 eggs. Cool. So I want this one out there, and if possible, this one. This one's free to play, so that I can play this one anytime I want. It has to be in the blue section, so it will definitely be this one or this one. This one has to be in the green section, which means hatching more. But I only have a few eggs, so I need more eggs anyway. I need something that gives me eggs. I don't have any dark swimmers, right? No night swimmers. No, you just have to be at the bottom of something. But this one will hopefully activate you. So yeah, this one's for free. I will place you here, and now I can activate you anytime I want. It's a smaller fish, the toothy goby, but it's there. So that's one. So do I have another unique symbol that I want? Yeah, maybe one of those two. Yeah. We're taking one off. If we have 3, we create another school. Yay, we create a school. And I can replace these 2 with 2 small fishes, and then they get 2 more. Okay, that's easy. The Automa is super easy. Yeah, I could go here. I could also play you. I have to get rid of 1 card. If there's a school on this fish, I will get 3 bonus points. I don't care for you. We'll do this one, discard an egg, and put you here. So now if this one is activated, I get a coral as well. And this one lets me move fish around. Okay. Next 2 actions will probably be a lot of diving. Then it's your turn. You're taking a diver off. You're turning this one into a coral, and then you're gonna take a card, and it's not for everybody. Okay. Okay, diving first. I need eggs before I hatch them, so I will go here. I wish I had a fish here, but yeah. Gaining 1 egg. Sure, I'll place 1 egg over here. Getting rid of a fish to get brains. And then I get another egg because there's a fish here. And sure, I'll place this one over here. Then I go down here and get 1 more egg. So I'll put an egg over here. Done. What you're going to do, you're going to place 1 over here. Take 1 and transform it into coral. Who's raiding me? Dungeons and Dimples is raiding me with 9 people. Hello, Dungeons and Dimples. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm playing with fishies and reefs. Ooh, we got a tiger shark. The tiger shark is a solitary nocturnal hunter. It has the widest range of prey among all sharks. Okay, cool for you. And they had the tuna as well. I forget to read some of them. So how are you all doing? Welcome, welcome everybody. I will just do big face now. My name is Dutch Yoda, and I play board games and talk about board games and do everything board game related. On Thursday, usually, not every Thursday, sometimes I have scheduling issues. I play a game solo, like right now I'm playing Finspan, which is a wingspan type of game, and I'm using the latest expansion, Sharks Reefs. So that's, if you don't recognize the Sharks Reefs yet, yay. And on Tuesday I have a stream that is coffee and crowdfunding, where I drink coffee and discuss the latest crowdfunding campaigns from mostly the previous week, depending on if I did one the week before. So, you really enjoy Finspan. Is it your favorite? No, Wormspan is actually my favorite. I still need to play with the Academy expansion. I have it, but I haven't used it yet. But yeah, I like Dragons more. I still like Finspan, and I definitely like the new expansion. But I've only played that multiplayer. Now I'm using it solo. And it fits with my underwater theme. So if you're wondering why all the water, I live in the Netherlands and I live like 6 feet, no more. I live like 18 feet below sea level. But I'm still safe. I have one more action to go. And it probably will be this one. This makes more sense. Okay, hatch an egg. I have no fishies right now, so I will hatch an egg into a fishy. Who's raiding me now? Panda Angel is also raiding me. Hello, Panda. Are you done with the preview list? Because that's an ever-growing list, right? It's a panda raid. Don't lie, you live under the sea. I do, Velvet Knight. I do live under the sea. But under sea level. Now, if activated. Yeah, I want a green one because that's also, if that, then I can move more stuff around. So I will do that. Then I have to get rid of a card. Well, I only have one, so that's going over here. And then I can hatch another egg. So I hatch another egg. Oh, egg hatched. Then if I have 3 of those, I can move fish, which I can't, but I can hatch another egg, so I have more fish. More younglings. And then here, and then I can move one, and you move over here. Almost ready for school. You just finished the first pass, so next week you're gonna do it again. I know how it feels. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Gen Con preview stream because I already do so many streams. Well, I did my turn, so let's see what they're gonna take it off. I like that. They don't have 3, they don't have eggs, so they just get 2 eggs. There you go. So, different symbols. They don't have anything, so they have a base of 2 times 2 is 4 points. So I'm winning this one because I have 1, 2. This is the same. 3, 4, because double teeth and single teeth. 5, so I get 10 points. Yes. 10 points for me. Yay. Getting my divers back. I'm leading with double the score that they have. Oh, you were a little late to raid into Dungeons and Temples. One big board game family. True. I love that. So when I'm done, I have to find somebody else to raid. So let's see who's live in like, well, less than an hour. I don't think I will take a full hour. Okay, so yeah, this card was gone. And they're gonna prepare. So now I score 1 point for every fish that's worth 4 points or more. And we're not gonna use this one. Normally I trigger more and I get a full basin of fish. That's not happening right now. I need one more brain so I can place you. But that means I have to go through this one, get that card, then it's free to play, and then I can place it anywhere. And if activated, it will help me fill the blue ones. So yeah, let's do that. I want to complete at least one of these. This one is the hardest to complete, but now I have two things that can trigger it. So I'm doing that. Okay, let's dive first because I need cards because it's empty over here. Who's gonna sleep? Dungeon Devils? Have a good night's sleep. The sharks and fishies are behaving so far. What do I get? I get kawa kawa. That looks like a tuna-like fish. Adults live in open waters but remain close to the shoreline. Their young may enter bays and harbors. When played, I can play an egg on everybody in the blue section. Every fish there. Okay, cool, nothing. If activated, we get brains. So that's the second set of brains. Get rid of an egg, sure. Then I can get a blue one. So I don't need you. You're free to play, but you activate this and I already have, well, 4 of those. If there's a fish, I get a card. We have the tasseled scorpion fish, the largest species in its genus. This ambush predator has vibrant markings that camouflage it between rocky reefs. That's what all those do. And it's also worth 4 points or more, so this is 6 points. I have to focus on the points now. And I get another card. And another card. We have Sydney's Pygmy Pipe Horse. Oh, that's free to play and it also activates brains. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with you. It's only 2 points. Seahorses and pipe fishes are very similar. There are also a few known species of pipe horses which have attributes of both. So you have a seahorse and a pipe fish, but you also have a pipe horse. So they crossbreed apparently. And then I can return one of those. This one, if activated, get more eggs. I would love to have more eggs because I am low on eggs right now. This one, I can put a fish on anywhere that I have 5 reefs, 5 coral, and this one is already done. It costs 3 cards to play though. More fish is activated. Hatch one, yeah, that would be nice. Which card should I return? Because this one is nice and it's just 1 point. And it's free to play, so that's nice, actually. But that's about it. And like, yeah, this one's almost full. Still needs to be filled. I'm not gonna lie about that. And it gives me 6 bonus points if I fill this entire row with 6 coral. Then I can focus with this one on different ones. Yeah, I'm gonna place you soon. I think I will. Yeah, just so I can focus on filling the coral because we're playing sharks and reefs. So focus on sharks and reefs. Good choice. Okay, these are going to be small fishies. And then you get 2 new eggs. Next turn, I'm gonna place a fish. I'm gonna place this brainy one and you're gonna be right here. So it's activated. It activates brain over here. Did I put this brain over here? I think I did. Did I? So, chat, were you paying attention? Did I activate this brain? I don't recall. Otherwise, I'm short 1 brain. And to be fair, I'm short 1 brain in. Oh, something hit my eye. Oh, man. Wearing glasses and still something hit my eye. I don't know how that happened. Now, I don't recall if I activated this one. Well, we'll see. So yeah, I placed you. So next time if I activate you, I will do that. I went through it pretty quickly. I might have missed it, but yeah. See, there we go. My son is here. I play the fish. I have to take one off. That's not happening. If I have 3 of those, I have to make a school. Yes, and then these 2 turn into 2 younglings, and then I get 2 eggs again. Okay, I need eggs first, because without eggs, this is not happening. Should have put the mackerel in here, but I don't have the eggs to place the mackerel yet. So, okay, I have a fish. I get 1 egg. I will place that egg on the zebra seahorse. If activated, get another egg. Put another egg here. Put an egg here. Kill a fish. And I get a brain. If there's fish here, get another egg. Put in another egg here. There's no fish here. You're the first one here. So another egg happening. Putting 1 egg over here. A lot of eggs. It's like Easter for fish. Getting 1 off. That's not happening. Putting this one into 1 reef. That's basically just 1 point. Then play a card. Have a for all. Nope. Not a for all ability. I don't even have sharks eating. Where are my sharks? I don't have any sharks over here. I have cards from the shark deck, but this is a pipe fishy. This is a seahorse, another seahorse, or a sea dragon actually. We have the Yokozuna slickhead, which sounds cooler than it probably is, but yeah. Okay, hatch a fish. I will hatch you, and that turns automatically into a school because yay, there are 3 fish together. If activated, activate your brain. Here we go, brain. And if activated, I will probably succeed anyway, so I will do the green coral. Hatch another fish. I will hatch another fish. I have to. Oh, I had to. I would do that. I have to discard a card again. Does it have to be exactly 3 or at least 3? I will move you over here. I hatched the fish. Remove that one to place another green coral over there. Then if activated, hatch another fish, sure. You're turning into a fish. Then I can move a fish and you're blocking everything, so I'm not happy with that. So you move over here. If there's a fish, move, nope, and then move a fish. So you join here. Okay, that happened. Now you're gonna place one. Place here. Gonna turn 1 into, well, let's go for another one. You have 6 of those, so you can play another card. It's a stingray. Doesn't do anything for me. You're free to play. It's just points, but it will trigger stuff, which I actually like. Because you trigger stuff. This one when played, but I don't have enough eggs. I need more eggs to play you. Because I just have 1 egg. That's not enough. But then I can put eggs on all the blue ones over here. So you need to be in the sunlight. Why? Because everybody needs to be in the sunlight. Okay, I will place you here. You're free to play. So yay. Done. Wish I could play a bigger fish. Then you are going to place another thing over here. Do an egg. Nope, not happening. And that's not happening for me either. You have a lot of cards going in here. Basically, I need eggs, so I will go here. Yes, I get an egg. Put an egg over here. If activated, get an egg. Yes. If activated, do a blue coral. Thank you. I will do that. Get rid of one small fish, and then I get brains out there. Don't drop it. Brains out there. Then if there's fish, I get an egg. An egg out here. Fish and no extra egg. No bonuses for me. That was my last turn. Take one off. If I have 3, yes I do. I get the skull and then I get 2 more eggs. So for 4 or more, you have a base of 2 plus 1, so you get 3 points. I have 1, 2, just 2. 2 points. Well, they're gaining a point on me. Final round. Activate all the yellow ones. Well, this one is 3 bonus points, but I need to get these there. Okay. And this card is gone. Here's what's going to happen with that. And my divers are going up here. Okay, now I have eggs to play the Kawi. No. Needs to be in the sunlight. Well, I can put it over a smaller fish, so that's perfectly fine. It's not scoring me any points anyway, but yeah, I will place that fish, get rid of 2 eggs. Probably not the wisest choice that I made. And put you here, and then put an egg on all the fishes in there. You get an egg, you get an egg. You can only have 1 egg per fish, if I'm not mistaken. That's the rule, right? Yeah, put an egg on a fish that doesn't already have one on its location. Yep. Done. Nice. Happy with that. What are you going to do? Well, you're doing final scoring, so I don't think you're going to do anything. If you have 3, no, but you can turn these 2 into these, and then you get 2 eggs back. It's your turn. My turn. I need 1 card. It's going to score me a lot of points. This will let me put a fish in here if I had to dive side with at least. Put it here, whatever. But it costs me 3 cards. I don't have 3 cards. I don't have 3 cards. I will go here first. Gain a card. We have a pygmy seahorse, and again another seahorse. I'm promising I'm playing Sharks and Reefs and not Seahorses and Reefs. The Hippocampus bergabanti. It's nearly indistinguishable from the coral where it's found because of its tiny size and specialized camouflage. It's also just worth 1 point. If activated, get a brain. So the brains are full, so that's 8 extra points. It's 1 point per brain and then 8 extra points, so that I'm happy with that. Get rid of 1 egg. Get rid of 1 egg. Then I fill the blue one as well. So that one is full as well. I can get another card. When played, get a blue and a green coral. Okay. And the striped eel catfish. Ooh, it has a poison symbol. I did not have that one yet. It's 4 points, so I like that. The first dorsal and each of the pectoral fins have a highly venomous spine. Weeks. Wounds may even be fatal to humans. Stay away from this card. It's not safe. But I only have light dwellers. I have nothing that wants to swim in the night. You want to be at the bottom, but that's it. Everything wants to be at night. Okay. Another card. Wow, another one. We have the large tooth flounder. At the end of the game, put an egg on everybody in this area. The large tooth flounder is a species of the left-eyed flatfish. Is there also a right-eyed flatfish? So left-eyed means they're basically, if you would take a flatfish and make it stand upright, all the eyes are on the left. But there are also right side, so then the eyes are on the right side. I did not know that. With both eyes of the adult on the left side of its body, yeah. You really had to explain what a left-eyed flatfish meant. That was really... I could figure that one out. Then I get one card back from this. This one is 5 more points if there are 3. Does that mean that it has to be exactly 3? Or... Because now I need to know. Exactly 3? Is that thingy? That condition? At least. Okay, thank you. At least 3. So this one is nice to have because it's 4 points plus 5. This one is 2 plus 3, and this one just lets me put another fish out there. And it's only 5 points. So I will put this one here. So I potentially can play it. I just need to fulfill this one. And it's almost full, so yay me. So that was my second action. You are going to exchange these 2 for smaller ones. Yay, and then you get 2 more eggs. You took the simple one. Now, do we want to go eggs first? Do we want to play fish first? It's 4 points. I can place it and then I get 1 here, and then if I go straight through there, it will score me more points. But it will cost me an egg and a card. Because I do get points for eggs. Yes, 1 point at the end of the game if I have this one. But then that costs 3 cards. That's definitely not what I'm going to do. This one costs 1 card. But then I'm out of cards to be able to place this one. I want to play this one. Really want to play this one. So that's 1 egg and 2 cards. I think I will take you to. Then this one can be placed right here. Different symbol, but who cares? At the end of the game, that will give me 5 more points. That was playing a fish card. Next, taking 1 down. Nope. Turning 1 into a coral. So here we go. Coral. Playing a card, and that's not a for everybody effect. The striated frogfish. Called hairy for its soft spines, it has the fastest known fish bite, 1/6000th of a second, swallowing prey whole. Would have been a nice fish to have. I cannot play you, I need cards to play you. Basically, I wanna hatch eggs and move fish. Get 1 more school, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, hatch. You're gonna turn into a fish. Then if activated, get a brain. What happens if I'm already full on brain? Can I just play another one, or am I just, too bad, you have to play. So whenever you can grow, the dice side may never have more than 6. Okay. Okay. 4 requirements. The reef fish require 1 to 2. Okay. That's not happening. Skipping over you. If activated, yes, I activate you. So I'm going here. Then I'm coming here, discarding you. Okay, another one. So I have all my reefs full. All my reefs are done. Then I can hatch a fish. Yay. Then I can hatch another fish. Yay. Then I can move a fish. Yes. And I can move, no, because I don't have fish, but I can move one. And it's like, yay, look. I got another school. Schoolie. Schoolie. Okay. Then if I have 3, yes, you have. Make it that one. Then turn this 1 egg into a youngling and then take 2 eggs. Here we go. Do you want to get more eggs? Yeah, eggs are points. It's not like I'm gonna play cards with them. At least I could move a little bit with them, but not that much. So I get 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs. And if I hatch a couple of them there and I move once, I can at least move once. I can only move once. I can create another school, which is like 6 points. Then I can place an egg where I already have a youngling, right? Put a young on any fish or open slot in your ocean. Yeah. So I can put an egg on a fish that doesn't have an egg on it, but it's a youngling. I can put it at. Nope. Wait, you cannot? I cannot put an egg on because it says as a benefit put an egg on a fish that doesn't already have one. Oh, that was an old answer. Okay. I don't see the time stamps. Okay. First I need eggs, so we're gonna dive for eggs. For the 7th brain. Yeah, I don't get a 7th brain. Okay, put 1 egg over here because I need that one over here. That's nice. Then another egg. I don't care where it is. Put it over here. If activated, also cannot discard a fish because you're full. Gaining another egg, sure. And then gain 1 more egg. Well, let's do this whole row. That was my turn. You're gonna place this one here. It does nothing. You're gonna turn 1 egg into coral. And you're gonna play a card. Is it beneficial for me? Nope, it's not. So it doesn't do anything. And then it's my turn. Then I'm going to go here, hatch an egg. Yeah, small fish over here. Activate the brain, not happening. If activated, nope, don't have to. Hatch this one into a small fish. There you go. And then hatch this one into a small fish. There you go. Then move one fish. Into this. School. And then nothing. I'm done. And then I'll flip you over. Yeah, you put one here, but it does nothing. Then you're gonna turn this one into another coral. And then gonna play a card that could be beneficial for me, but it's not. The flabby whalefish. The tiny males, once believed to be members of a different family, look quite different than the females and do not feed as adults. Okay. Final scoring. First, score all the yellows. So this is 3 more points, this is 5 more points. So that's 8 points. And level 2, you get 3 points per card. And that's basically what I'm gonna do with your printed value. So there's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 36. And it's pointed on fishable fish. And then you get 5 points per school, and you have 5, so that's 25 schools. And you get 5. Oh, level 2, you don't get any points for coral. Yay, no points. And then every single one is oh, you don't get bonus points if you have 6, so it's 1 point, 2 points, 3, 4, 5. Coral is different. That's 2 points, and then corals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points on coral. Achievement scoring. Already did that. And raffle, we didn't do the raffle mode. Then they score points based on the row and column at some point. It's like try to avoid those spots. If I had something that says, well, go over here, then I would have been screwed. Okay, points printed visible on the fish. 6, 10, 12, 18, 20, 22, 23, 26, 31, 32. So I lose 4 points based on that. Eggs and youngs, 1, 2, 3. That's just 3. Schools, 6 points, 1, 2, 3 is 18. Consumed fish, 0. Then I have coral, that's plus bonuses, so that's 18 plus 19, so that's 37, and that's where I beat him, I think. So that's 8, 16, right? Yeah, 8, 16, 18, 21, 29, 36, 4, 10, 11, 116. I don't know if that's a personal best. It doesn't feel like it. Feel like I crushed the Automa based on this. Okay, 8, 11, 47, 49, 54, 64, 75. So I beat them by 41 points. That's a lot. Let's see if I did level 3. Just for the fun of it. If I did level 3. Okay? This would still be 4. This would still be 4. Right? That's still... because that's the same difficulty. This would still be 3. Printed on fish. Level 3 would score 4 points instead of 3. So instead of 36, that would be 48. So that's already 12 point wins. Schools would have been 6 points. So that would be 30. This would still be 1 point, so this would be 2, and coral would still be 11 plus 5 points, so that would be 16. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, 11, 19, 21, 27, 6. See, and that one it would be 107. So at level 3, I would have still beaten it, but just with 9 points. So level 4, I would have definitely lost. So difficulty 3, yeah, I can beat that. And that's reef, not many sharks. So what you don't see happening, and I mean, do we have a shark card that does have that symbol? Did I draw a card? Yeah. So we have the velvet belly lantern shark. Its black underside is not bioluminescent and is sharply delineated from the rest of its body like a patch of velvet. But it has a new symbol, and basically what that means, when this one enters, you can get rid of one, and then with 4 younglings on the board. They have to be in different spots, but still. Instead, you go from 3 to 1 school, and from school back to 4. So if you can domino that effect, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you can get a lot of schools and younglings on the board, which is very beneficial if you can get that to happen. Because there's this one and then this one. I could do 2 in 1 turn. So, and I did forget to do, well, this. Nobody said, Dutch, you have to pick up, use it. Yeah. I'm just not used to it yet to have it. Maybe when I have a flat table that really is annoying to grab cards, I will pick it up. So, yeah, I'm done a little bit earlier than I thought I would, but yeah, still good. I really like this expansion. It gives Finspan more its own compared to Wormspan and Wingspan. Wingspan already had all the different variations, but a lot of people were like, yeah, this is more like vertical Wingspan, which I get. Except you have to get the resources still, cards, eggs, that there's no food in there. That's basically you spend your cards getting them to one side and getting them back to one. I really do like Finspan. It's most likely the easier of the 3 because yeah, you're not resource mentioning food. You're still resource mentioning on the board, but you're not resource mentioning food. This expansion really gives it more its own. Makes it more, this is me. No other one of the Span family has something like this, so this is now me, and I like that. Okay, everybody rated into me, but does that mean there's nobody else left to rate into? Because I need to rate somebody else right now. I see Reina is live, but Reina's not playing any board games. Anybody playing board games right now? For the King, yeah. How are we doing in the board game sections? 135 viewers. No. Board Game Night is playing. What are they playing? The Ranshan. They're playing Join Our Next Game. Board Game Night. They're playing something on BGA. I don't know them. So I don't know if they're safe people. So I think I will just send you over to somebody who isn't playing any board games. I'm sorry. Reina's playing Zomboid. I hope it's fun. We're gonna rate Reina. Reina 88. I want to say Reina rate, but no, rate Reina. Reina 88. Not Reina, rate. Yeah, you can't even type properly. Thank you all for being. Stupid autocomplete. before I continue with, well, thank you everybody. Thank you Panda Angel for the raid, Dungeon Dimples for the raid. Thank you all for sticking around. That's very much appreciated. I see that we have a lot of people here. I will be back for the Dutch people this Sunday morning, 9 a.m. with another bordspelluurtje where I discuss the latest news in, well, our hobby. And then on Tuesday I will have my coffee and crowdfunding, and for Thursday I had scheduled Endangered Australia if I find the base game box, because I do need that to be able to play that. So we're gonna rescue koalas. And if you don't know why I'm this happy, because they are my favorite animal. So yeah, I'm a big koala fan, and I know they aren't bears. So yeah, have fun over at Reina. People on YouTube, sorry, it's a raid thingy, it's a Twitch thingy, and it only happens live. And if you're watching after the fact, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I will catch you all on next time. Bye bye.